But, in all honesty, this is likely how Super Mario Odyssey is going to play out. Super Mario Galaxy 2 is nearing a decade old, and the world of video games has changed greatly since the days of the Wii. Season passes, DLC packs, loot crates, Please Nintendo Never Succumb have changed how companies capitalize on this software, and Nintendo has already shown it is willing to tap into some of these trends. Of course, the quality of DLC all depends on how Nintendo approaches it. Already, the aesthetic DLC options are pretty clear, and it's similar to Overwatch. Mario has a huge wardrobe in Super Mario Odyssey, and I only want to see it expand in terms of gameplay. Nintendo has to be sure that it doesn't mess with the core gameplay too much. Most modern video games are built around characters with nearly unlimited capabilities, including weapons, RPG stats, combat techniques, and an absurd amount of customization. In other words, all video game characters are linked these days. Ubisoft's Mario Rabbids Battle Kingdom easily falls into this category, and indeed, it has already started piling on more weapons than the team would ever need to use. Core Mario games are different in that the character of Mario is actually very limited in how he can expand upon his moveset. He controls more fluidly than ever in Super Mario Odyssey, but as with all Mario games, the true genius lies in the game's level design. Mario's limited capabilities mean Nintendo can easily create captivating levels without having to worry about whether or not HES Unlocked the hookshot or has reached jump level 7. Because of the theory behind his games, ideal Super Mario Odyssey DLC would include more levels, more power moons, and more enemies to possess. Basically, more of what you already love. Sounds perfect to me now. The elephant in the room, poor Luigi is nowhere to be found in Super Mario Odyssey. Too often has Mario's brother been left behind in his more recent outings, being relegated to only the multiplayer games and RPGs. At least HES included in some games as an unlockable character, like in Galaxy and 3D Land, but those games are not built around his unique jumping mechanic, and he feels sort of tacked on. However, New Super Luigi U proved to be a pretty popular DLC expansion on New Super Mario Bros. U, allowing Nintendo to create new levels and obstacles that were designed to account for his floating jumping physics. I'm not sure if it would be a good idea to make Luigi exclusive levels in Super Mario Odyssey, because Mario being unable to reach certain power moons would put him at a disadvantage in a game that is ultimately supposed to be his. However, without Luigi and only a reference to him in the costumes, the game doesn't quite feel complete. It dances too close to Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine levels of neglect for me.